Hey guys, Mantis here. I'm going to do a video about playing in unwinnable games. And when I say unwinnable, perhaps they're winnable, but you have to play perfect. Alright, so let's just get right into it. Game 1. I'll be skipping ahead a lot here. These games are played on my stream. Told Evelyn about my passive. Game begins, just typical laning.
So annoying.
I like to let the wave push in. I think it's easier when Evelyn starts topside because if you push early, the enemy jungle will gank you, and then you won't have the ability to have a counter gank because Evelyn is bot side. So it's nice to let the wave just push in here. Get Q second. Again, we're just gonna speed it up a little bit. So when the wave is starting to stack up and bounce back, perhaps start to think about some trades that I can do. Definitely when I'm level 3 and he's level 2, it's an opportunity. But yeah, I'm going to be looking for trades. Mr. Cannon there, it's all good. Get the ink app going real quick. As you can see, it's just some standard trading here. Can bring it back a little bit as well. Got the ink app now. Just real quick here. So after Pantheon uses his comp with his stacks, it's a perfect time to engage on him. So that's exactly what I like to do. A lot of top lane is just learning the matchups, knowing the matchups, the champion's strengths and weaknesses, and then abusing. Especially with Darius, really want to be looking to out trade with Darius. You got to play it well. That's basically it. So I'm back here. I know I'm gonna get ganked soon. Buy boots. I get a pink ward. Bot lane gets a double kill. Really nice. I was gonna ask jungle to come top to break the freeze, but I elect not to. So this is like an important part of like jungle knowledge. I know that Camille is gonna be going for that crab, and she's fairly low because she just went for a dive, and she doesn't have flash. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to catch her out. On top of that, I see Zoe pushed up a little bit, so I see Camille instantly hit that ghost, flash over, Q, W auto. She's never gonna be escaping me there. And pick up the double here. Evelyn takes it. All good. So yeah, good start. Good start. Just off that little bit of knowledge of instead of just going straight directly top on my back, just have that understanding of what the jungler is gonna do, and have the understanding of where my jungle is, and then collapsing, and just generally cleaning up is a good movement. So just continue on skipping ahead. I have red buff. It's pretty good. We have a pretty good start, right? Bot lane gets another kill. I'm freezing near my turret because I feel like Pantheon really can't walk up, right? And if he does, I'm just going to trade him like this. At the same time, Lissandra comes up, and it's just like the perfect timing. It's like really good, right? And like, as you can see, it's like awesome. I should have given that to Lissandra.
Love you, man.
I'll mute the volume here. Back, buy my boots, buy some HP. You know what? Never mind. Since I have a lead, I'm going to go Iron Whip Spike and extra damage. I feel like I can really trade them here. Yeah, look, looking like a pretty good start, right? He greeds for the pink. I punish. And then what happens is I think that we just try to dive bot. And there's nothing much I can do about that, right? Like, I can't just show up there and help them, right? So it's fine. Pantheon flashes. Evelyn comes off for the gank. It's just free. He greeds for the pink again. And definitely a very good start for me, but the enemy's creeping up with 6 kills as well, right? So usually when you're this far ahead, you're definitely not going to be losing a lot. It's when you die early and get outplayed early, that's when bad things happen. I could maybe flash here and go for it, but I mess up. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to press pause actually. So just look at this real quick. I definitely thought I could kill with my flash Q. But I don't know. I feel like I didn't do any damage. I just kind of scuffed it, right? And like, definitely like a spot where I could have played better if I just let the wave push in and then punish him, because he's running. It takes a while for him to run away, right? So if I let him push in, he'll have more distance to cover while he runs, and perhaps that'll be easier. You know, just thinking about that in hindsight, I could have played out a lot better. But you know, he's just kind of bad, and he dies right after when I come back. Camille kills Lissandra, and yeah, the enemies are definitely catching up now. We pick up a couple kills. Sandra's looking tops, not there. He greets for the pink again. Yeah, this player is just not that good, right? As you can see, I'm just destroying him. And this is exactly what you want to be doing in solo queue, just destroying. And you're going to be winning a lot of games when you play like this. As you can see, we're throwing a little bit bot side. But it's fine. I'm going to skip ahead here. Clear the pink. It seems like Lissandra like ults herself there. I think Lissandra is like a little bit drunk or something this game, like maybe faded. She was doing some questionable stuff. But yeah, it'd been really nice to have her ultimate there. I pull Pantheon right away when he ults. And I could have flash alt Senna there, but I think I fumbled. I think I definitely should have flash alted her. But anyway, so this is definitely not a spot that we can continue pushing. So I elect to go to push bottom and take that turret. All these guys need to do really is just hold mid wave and not fight. But we end up fighting, and my teammates start throwing a little bit. Get a nice little kill on Zoe. Really good. But yeah, as you can see, it's just like really good start for Darius here. Continue applying pressure on the map. They're doing Drake while my team does Rift, and I'm gonna be pressuring the Pantheon more and more here. Maybe I could have went for that, but I got a little bit scared. He ignited me, so I had to back up. Yeah, I'm trying to cheese him. Doesn't really work out. So as I leave, he elects to go for the all-in here. He flashes, Q for the healing. He fucked up big time. He should have held his E longer, but he canceled it. But yeah, I'm punishing his mistakes, pushing turrets, really good, really nice. But as you can see, I'm 6-0-3, but the enemy is 4 kills behind, right? So the enemy is catching up. So here's a spot where I'm trying to push bot lane, but then Lissandra steps on a Zoe bubble, and then we lose the fight because of it. Like, we should never be even fighting here. And like, this is what's gonna happen, right? Like, if you don't play perfectly, some of these games become really, really tough, right? I'm 6-0-3, and this kill score is 24-24. It's like fucking bad, right? Like, I managed to get kill on Vel'Koz here. I take the turret, kill Vel'Koz, really good, but they get a Baron off of it. I believe they got Baron. Is it Baron that they get? Yeah, they got Baron. And yeah, they're pretty strong here. Teammates are throwing a little bit. So I back for the Drake. And right away what happens is before I even get there, Evelyn tries to go for a kill on Zoe. She gets the kill, but then she dies right after. And then here, definitely need to be pressing K instead of spacebar. But here, I think the perfect play here is to flash E Vel'Koz, kill him, get my reset, and then clean up the fight, right? But I definitely fumble, and I try to pull him. Like, I thought this pull was gonna grab him for sure, to be honest. This looks like definitely it would work, right? But then happens I pull him, I miss, and then the fight's over, right? Because Lissandra just gets popped. Again, I said Lissandra's kind of drunk or faded. Seems like it, right? They got the Drake. I'm 7-0-3. We kill Pantheon. Like this guy's faded as well, Pantheon, or he's just bad. I don't know. And you know, we look to team fight because Pantheon is dead. It makes sense, right? But for some reason, like these fights just go so bad for us. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say it's so bad, but it's like missed the pull here. I think we would have killed him if I got the pull. I wouldn't say it's so bad, but it's like it's tough because we're slightly ahead, and I'm 7-0-4, right? So here I'm splitting bottom because I know that these guys can't really mess with me. So if I draw one or two of them towards me, my teammates will be able to get other parts of the map. Like for example, this turret, you know, or you know, push it in, right? But what happens is Evelyn tries to shadow me in the river, and then she gets caught out. So here I'm just waiting, right? We see Zoe in the river. I see Evelyn there, so I said might as well take her, right? But we shouldn't be even taking this fight because look where Jin is, right? So Evelyn gets caught out. I don't even know what to do here at this point. Pantheon ults in, and my teammates just die, right? And it sucks a lot, but this game is not completely over. It's still winnable, but it's getting very, very tough to win. As you can see, my teammates are just throwing constantly. They take inhib, and like it's tough, right? They also have lots of stuff to deal with me, and then Lissandra just gets I don't even know what happens to Lissandra. She just gets instantly popped by Vel'Koz walking melee. I'm not sure what she's doing, but you're gonna be seeing these players, right? And you need to play perfect to carry them. But sometimes even when you play almost perfect, you'll still lose, right? But you can't get upset or tilted at this, right? Because your next game, if you play this good, you'll most likely win. Get the kill on Vel'Koz, very nice. So as soon as we kill Vel'Koz, I know that Dragon's up, so my teammate should immediately back to do Drake. I'm gonna be pushing. I'm gonna shove this wave in and then come back to the Drake, right? And then we'll fight a 4v5. And then Evelyn tries to do a 1v3 play. I'm not sure what she was doing. Pantheon ults. Like we're down a jungler. We're split up from the team. Leona has no ult, and this is what happens, right? Like there's not much you can do about this, right? Like maybe I could ping Evelyn back, but you know at the time I didn't know she was just gonna run it, right? So here I back, and I know they're gonna be going on Baron, right? So as soon as that Drake's done, they all start running towards Baron. And even though I go immediately to Baron, my teammates don't know that they're doing Baron because the way Leona needs to be walking up and warding, right? But it's a little bit too late, and as soon as I start pinging, that's when they start moving. And this is where you need to play perfect to win, right? Like going in like this, trying to make the hero play, it's never gonna work. You need to just wait, let them take Baron, and then they'll throw when they push, right? But when you go 1v3 like this, it's over. You're never gonna win, right? At this point, you can see me. I lean back on my chair. I'm not locked in anymore. I tap that FF button, my teammates are just continuously throwing, it seems. Maybe they get a kill on Pantheon, but that guy's the worst player in the team, right? Who cares about that, right? And yeah, they definitely just they're able just to push, siege, take the victory. We're not really playing as a team, and it's not working out, right? It's kind of sad, really. Yeah, the enemies are throwing, right? So like they're throwing now, but like I shouldn't have given up that kill, right? And you need to play perfect to win these games, and if you don't, you'll just lose. And in here, I start shoving out bottom because I know that it's better to shove the waves and then defend when you can while you can. But then my teammates want to fight in the middle. You can't do anything about this, right? And you just have to accept it. I pop my ghost, I try to kill him, it doesn't work out. They kill my teammates middle. I can't even back because Vel'Koz is stopping me. And then they end the game, right? Honestly, there's not much you can do in these spots, right? Like you're gonna get super fed, and sometimes it's just not gonna work out, right? And then I kind of looked over the replay after, trying to find the spots. Like this is the spot that we started losing, because we had the gold lead, right? But then at this spot is when we lost the gold lead, and I just want to see what happened, right? And then as you can see, Lissandra steps into the Zoe bubble right here, right? So the bubble comes out, she steps into it, and yeah, they're just throwing. There's not much you can do, right? Like this is what's gonna happen sometimes. And I just kind of shook my head and moved on. Queued up next, right? And then in my next game, I faced a Fiora who really didn't understand how to play this matchup. I'm just gonna skip ahead here, and eventually I just start pumping her really badly. Like those trades right there are really nice, right? I got pull her, but I miss. Get parried, I have to flash, and yeah, this is how this game starts. You know, it's like a little bit of tilt from last game, but I know that my potion is chugging, and I just have to play a little bit safe, right? So I got outplayed there a little bit, but doesn't mean I should just like give up, right? Nothing like that, right? So farming, I back because I know that I think I'm in kill range, right? After this trade right here, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna back at full HP, full resources, bite the bullet on the wave, and see what happens, right? And then she grants me a gift right here by not backing. But these are like Plat 4 players, and they're gonna be making these type of mistakes. So she tries to, I don't know what she was doing here. She tried to parry, and I popped my ghost, easy kill, right? After getting that kill, immediately back, buy some items. So this is like another game where, as you can see, the score line is 7-2 at 6 minutes, right? So I'm half of my team kills, and bot lane is just running it a little bit. I think I pressed tab here. We can see it. Yeah. So Caitlyn should never be fighting there, but she does. Trying to get that tab button. I pressed tab eventually, right? Maybe I don't. Oh my god, I missed it. So yeah, 0-2 Sona, 0-2 80, 0-1 jungle, right? This is how this game starts, and this is like typical, right? Like after my last game, it's just happening again where my teammates aren't good enough, it seems like. And then Fiora starts making a lot of mistakes with that parry, and then I realize like, okay, I can just run it down here, right? It's so easy here. Q here, and just pop, walk back, easy trade. At least sees that dive opportunity here. I think I fumble here. Yeah, instead of ulting, I Q, and then I try to just run on the turret, right? I'm just greeting for it, and it's like it looks so bad, right? But I'm really confident I can continue killing this player. and I'm just gonna go for it, right? As you can see, like every time she comes close, she fumbles with her trades. What is this? That pause button is kind of annoying. But yeah, as you can see, it's definitely just beating her, right? Gets pretty close, but pretty confident that I can get this kill here. Backed by my items. This pause is really kind of annoying here. 154. We're just gonna refresh here. Try to get rid of that. Perfect. Teammates are getting Drake. Very nice. And as you can see, I'm just constantly out trading her. Maybe even go for the kill here as well. Yeah, don't even need to last auto there. And yeah, it's stomped just like last game, right? In the top lane. But in this game, it's 11-10. I'm 3-1. How are they winning? It doesn't make any sense, right? And in spots like this, if you can outplay, it's like this is when champion mastery matters a lot, right? In spots like this, if you can outplay, you'll most likely win your games. I mean, it's not perfect or anything like that, but yeah, I'm 5-1-1, and the score is 11 to 12. That's amazing, isn't it? But these are the games that like if you win, you'll start climbing really fast, right? Here I'm just like taking bad trades on the turret because I can, right? I'm really looking just to pull her in and deal some damage like that, right? And even if I take some turret damage, it's fine because at the end of the day, I think I can kill her. And here I just fumble. I get too greedy. I think I can go for the kill. Obviously, it doesn't work out. I think that if I play this a little bit better, like this was just awful movement by me, right? But if I play this a little bit better, I'll come out ahead, and that just comes with more practice and like perhaps just like taking it a little bit more easier on your ghost. Definitely could have just easily won that if I played that better, but it's fine, right? So Caitlyn's 1-5, Sona's 1-4, so my bot lane is 2-9. Mid lane's kind of even, a little bit ahead, and then Ezreal's 7-3. Elise is 4-1. So it's like kind of like the similar situations of last game where like we have a couple of feeders, but I feel like we play more as a team in this game. You can see Ari dies. I go to catch this wave. Elise pings on Zed, but I'm never catching him because he can just shadow. He goes for it, but I feel like my movement here is kind of bad because I feel like these guys are just gonna walk back, but the enemy's greed, and it's fine. Maybe at higher elo they don't greed. And then here it's like spots like this you need to play perfect or else you won't win, right? Go for the easy target here. Try to tag up Lux, hit Lux next. I think Maokai shows up too, right? Tag him up real quick with the W, auto. And as you can see, this game just feels so much better than the last game because my teammates' willingness to win and play together and make proper decisions. But yeah, so when you come out ahead in lane, most of the time it's going to be like this, right? Where you're carrying and like you can actually carry the game. But sometimes you're going to have games where like you're 7-0, literally no kills, but then you're still going to lose. And you just can't get too upset at that, right? It's just part of the game, right? Yeah, it's just like a matter of team fighting good, right? I think I fumble a little bit here. The reason why I'm just skipping ahead is just because I just want to show you that these games are winnable, even though like it seems like it's super super close and like some of your teammates are really trash, but definitely some of these games are winnable, right? Here, I think I definitely could have played this like 10 times better. Just looking at it now, definitely didn't need to walk up there. But I'm still learning Darius, so I'm not gonna get too upset at myself here. And then Caitlyn makes a nice play. It's like this is why you don't flame, right? I'm like 10-3, and I'm literally 10-3, and the enemy has more kills than me. So that's like a little nice like defeater made a play, right? And that's because she's nobody's flaming her, right? And she's able to focus on her game, even though she's playing bad. Here Maokai tries to make the hero steal, doesn't work out, so Maokai's throwing. Speed it up ahead. I find opportunity to take this turret. Doesn't really work out for me, but I know that Zed can't really trade me here. And if he does, I think he's dead. So he alts. I get a little bit scared, so I back up, but I see Elise coming, right? So it's an easy bait here. I just gotta trade a little bit weird. And yeah, trade a little bit weird, I do. Elise comes through, gets the kill, perfect. And then Maokai come to kill me, but it's just never gonna work for him. And then, like, from last game, you can see like my teammates were like throwing a lot, and there's like not much I could do, right? But this game, my teammates are actually a little bit human, and it's just nice, right? I type good looks, try to ward on Baron if possible. Sona, she obliges, we get the ward down. But yeah, as you can see that in this game where it's so close, my teammates are actually playing to win, right? And then the game before, my teammates weren't. And that's like kind of like the difference, right? Sometimes you can force a dub on teammates that don't want to win, but if you have teammates that are just griefing you, you just have to understand that it's like pretty few and far between. And if you just continue playing well and winning, you'll definitely come out ahead. And here I fucked up the team fight. It's fine. You're not gonna play perfect all the time. It would be nice, but like remember, Ezreal was 7-3 when I pressed tab at that one point, right? So he's an actual threat. And it's just like willingness to continue playing and sticking in it, right? Definitely my teammates are throwing a lot less this game. I mean, they're still throwing a little bit, right? But they're throwing a lot less. That's for sure. I think I maybe get the kill, maybe not, probably not. So we do ban. I know Fiora is super weak. I think we killed the jungler. Yeah, we did. So we just go for the Baron. It's free. But as you can see, it's just like, it's a lot easier, right? This game versus last game. See, my teammates are like pretty much waiting for me to come, and they're allowing me to get the pull on Ezreal, and just these team fights are just getting so much better. And then killing this guy was just so huge, right? Because if I ever press tab, well, can't really see shit from that. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, Ezreal's 13-4 right now, and it's his duty to carry, right? And it's my duty to carry my team. And yeah, in these unwinnable games, this is what you're gonna see, right? And you just have to play your heart out and try to win, right? And find those picks, right? So now I know that Ezreal's the only threat. I'm going to be looking to kill him, right? And as soon as he makes that mistake by eating forward, that's when I pull him in, right? This is where the game changes, right? It's like in the previous game, there's no way I feel like my teammates will allow me to uh, get that pick on Ezreal, and it's just how it's going to be, right? He flashes. Looks like he's about to kill me, right? But then I got him in the hand, right? And yeah, that's how it is. Like if you're in an unwinnable game, you know, you have to come out ahead in lane. And if I didn't win lane this game would have been over. I'm telling you right now. There's no way we win this game, right? Pull the Maokai, he's kind of trolling, right? And then Fiora's just kind of fucking super shit. She's super weak, right? skipping ahead here. You know, we get kills. Fiora's throwing super hard. Someone typed the FF vote on my team. I don't really care about that. Kill the Zed here. Zed, I don't even think Zed's eyes was on me at this point. That's why he dies. So now I just need to apply a stack of hemorrhage to one guy, and then alter him for the damage. That looks pretty good to me. And then we end the game, right? And this game, it looks easy, but it's not easy, right? Like, you're gonna really have to focus up, and like you can see my face, like I'm just like, holy shit, man. But yeah, I just wanted to showcase these two games where sometimes you're gonna come out ahead and you can have 0 deaths, 7 kills, but your teammates are gonna be fucking drunk or like stupid and just throw whatever, right? And then the next game they're gonna go 4-1, whatever, right? And yeah, and this is part of the learning process, right? Like, definitely want to be winning lane, right? And like the games that I lose, I notice that I die early and I don't win lane. And in this game, as you can see, I came out ahead, but these guys are just fucking so bad, man. And that's what's gonna happen, right? And like this game, I didn't win lane, and we lost, right? But like if I won lane this game, we would have most likely won the game. And that's what you're really looking for, that consistency in winning lane, right? And doing what you can do. You can see this guy's 3-10, I'm 8-6, but we still lose, right? 1-10. This guy was just griefing 100%. He was just in the side lane trolling on Caitlyn. He doesn't even play Caitlyn. But yeah, definitely be seeing this around this ELO, right? And this game I lost lane. This game I lost lane. This game I won lane. But yeah, this game I lost lane. This game I lost lane. All these games I lost lane early. And if you want to climb out of Plat 4 to get to Plat 3, start really focusing on getting this stuff done. Hopefully some of these tips help. Good luck on the Rift.